Hello, Libra! Your cosmic airship has just landed in the year 2020. And today I am going to be doing a short, sweet reading on what's coming for you in January. But if you'd like a more comprehensive reading of the year, please click in the upper right-hand corner and that will take you to a reading I did for you on the whole entire year. But for now, we're just going to look at what's coming up in January. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so right away, the center energy of this reading is about listening to yourself and also self-care. It has been my experience over the years with Libras that they tend to really invest themselves in their relationships, and sometimes that's at their own expense. So please, as we're moving into this new year in this first month, please start out with, really listening to yourself and doing loving things for yourself, okay? You got to refill the well, because you won't have anything to give if you give it all away. You know what I mean? Ooh, you have the multiverse. This deck is very interesting. It's the Quest deck, and it has a 22nd Major Arcana card called the Multiverse, and you got it. What this means, and I think this is going to tie right back into this idea of listening to yourself and self-care, is do not settle. This is not the time to settle, okay? It is time to, first of all, if you do have any sort of heartbreak you're carrying around, resolve it somehow as much as possible. And, don't stay there. If you've had a hard time in the last year, try to work through, release, and work out some painful things that have happened, all right? Now, this isn't major arcana, it's minor, meaning that it might just be a situation that was difficult. But for some of you, you have to understand January has some heavier energies this month. But for those of you in the northern climates, you might as well take advantage of the long nights and the short days to do some more internal work, because when you're outside and having a good time, you're not going to want to do it. You know what I mean? So instead of fighting the natural tendency right now, flow at the natural tendency. Get good sleep. Take care of yourself. Do some healing work, Moving forward, I really like this card. It has a couple different messages coming out of it, though. For some of you, it's saying, please go out and pull in some new experiences to bring in some information and lightness and movement in your life. But you are air, and sometimes air just takes on a lot of things and then doesn't have the follow through. So make sure that you're not sort of, especially with this energy, make sure you're not taking on too much right now. Again, we go back to listen to yourself, take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you don't have anything to give, okay? It's absolutely important with this outcome that you look at where your energy is going, okay? If you need to delegate, please delegate. If you need to release some obligations that aren't serving you the way you thought they would, please do that. And I think what this whole reading is about is setting yourself up for success for this fabulous new year. It's 2020. We are moving into the age of Aquarius, which is just a beautiful energy that melds really well with Libra. And we are actually moving out of Capricorn, which is a heavier energy for an air sign. So I think ultimately, you're definitely going to be feeling lighter and freer as the year progresses. So you might as well do some of the heavy lifting right now in terms of really evaluating where you're at and where you're going, and what needs to stay and what needs to go. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll be doing another reading for you next month to see how things are progressing. And if you'd like to check in, please subscribe to my channel. And Happy New Year!